Ooh, I'm not seeing any sort of movement in the crowd. Going once. Hey, we got Steve Scotchy here. Go to one and a two. All right, up next to the stage, a very funny guy. Please put your hands together for Dave Kilbride, everybody.
So I recently went to my hometown, the place of my favorite authentic Chinese buffet. It had been a while since I had been there, and when I walked in, the waiter was a white dude wearing a camouflage hat, blue jeans, and a sleeveless flannel shirt. He kind of had the vibe of like Larry the Cable Guy, who was like stage 4 cancers. This place used to be called Ming Dynasty, but now it looked a lot more like Duck Dynasty. He was definitely not the only one. There were a lot of them around. In fact, it's the only Chinese buffet I've seen with a Dale Earnhardt theme. They had some interesting dishes there. They had some crank rangoons, some General Lee's chicken, and my favorite, Make America Goo Gai Pan. That was actually delicious. So I found out that these guys are just from Alabama, and they bought this place because they were tired of having foreigners take their jobs of running an authentic Chinese buffet. Here's the first hint: you're not going to have a good meal. If you go to an authentic Chinese buffet and your waiter is a white dude named Steve, you know it's time to leave. So if it had been a barbecue place, I would have been thrilled, because people dressed like Steve along with the country music that was blaring on the radio, it's usually a good combination for that type of establishment, not so much for an authentic Chinese restaurant. I will say this though, I'm not sure what they put in the pot stickers, but I was real hungry 45 minutes later, but I couldn't move. But isn't that what happens every time you have Chinese food? So the moral of the story is, sure, these hicks can buy a Chinese restaurant, kick out the foreigners for taking their jobs. But the Chinese have one thing these hicks will never have: a wall. Now, I'm not saying everyone that wants the wall is a white trash hick, but I will say that most of the white trash hicks do want the wall. So I went out to buy a camera the other day, and I wanted to pick up a nice 4K camera, and I found one that was great, had all this intelligence built into it, had facial recognition, Wi-Fi, automatic background detection, so it'll take any background and turn it into like a green screen. But I looked at the price and I was like, man, I cannot afford this one. So I got a 3K camera. It's not nearly as intelligent, and boy, does it hate black people. Think about it. Alright, if anybody didn't get that joke, see 3Ks, KKK, Ku Klux Klan. So if you guys didn't get that one, you'll love this next bit. Anyone? I thought it'd be worth a try. So tragically, 2 men in eastern Iowa drowned while swimming in a backyard pool. I don't know if you heard that jolly bit of news. But it was, the way they described it happening is they were both fit, they were older, but they could swim. One of them was struggling and the other one jumped in to save him, and they both drowned. Now I have 2 thoughts on this. First, I feel sorry for their families and all, and second, what information did they have on the Clintons? That's what I want to know. So I have to wear glasses because I'm pretty blind without them, and the prescription's very strong. In fact, pretty sure I could start a fire with them on a sunny day. I've always wanted to give it a try, I just haven't found the right church. So I'm 35 and single, shocking, right? And my dating pool's starting to get a little thin. And making it to 35 while being single is kind of like being a kid who got to the parade late. Like, all the candy's gone, all that's left is horse shit. And check the the list again? Pretty sure it's all I have tonight. Thank you very much, folks.
Give it up for David Kilbride, everybody. All right, up next to the stage to perform comedy for all of you, the one and only Parity, everybody.